Welcome back to my channel today, Back to Basics Kitchen, etc. And today we're going to be making a lasagna, but not your typical lasagna. So check this out. Be sure to watch all the way through because I'm going to pull it out of the oven and I'm going to have me a bite of it. Okay, as I get started with my recipe today, I'm going to do something that I haven't done before. I have got Alfredo sauce that I'm going to open that's been in the jar for over a year, and it's canned with a ball lid. Then I've got another one that is chicken that is canned with a superb lid. I'm going to do a comparison. I want to open these two side by side and let you see the difference in how they have sealed. So I'm going to set the camera down here. I'm going to first open the Alfredo sauce that's been canned with a ball lid. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to open the superb lid. I think there's no comparison between the two. Okay, so now I am going to show you what I've got here. I have got noodles, some lasagna noodles. I've got broccoli. I've got my home canned chicken. I've got my home canned Alfredo sauce. And then over here, I've got cottage cheese and ricotta cheese, some eggs, and some shredded cheese. And I'm going to make a lasagna that will be layered with all of these different ingredients that would be, layered like a regular lasagna, but instead instead of ground beef, it's going to have chicken, and I'm going to put some broccoli in it, and then we're going to put it in the oven and bake it. So let me get started on this and show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start out by making my cottage cheese mixture to put between the layers. And what I've got here is a 24-ounce carton or container of cottage cheese, and I'm only going to start with half of that amount. And then I've got 32 ounces of ricotta cheese, and I'm going to start with about a third of that. So get that started. I'm also going to add, I've already cracked 2 eggs. I'm going to add that to it. So all I'm going to do now is just mix this all together so that it'll be ready to layer into my pan. And the next thing that I'm going to do is, let's move this over here out of the way. Now, I have sprayed my big casserole dish with some spray, just some cooking spray. And I'm going to take this Alfredo sauce and just spoon just some of it on the bottom. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Just want to have a layer of it there for my noodles, and I'm just going to spread that across and put it all across the bottom and cover the bottom of it. Then I'm going to start layering. So I'm going to go ahead, reach over here and get me some noodles, and y'all can't see my big pot from there, but y'all did see it. So I'll go ahead and put some noodles down there. And then I'll put just a little bit more of this Alfredo sauce on top of that. Now I'm doing this Alfredo sauce is the one that I've got the video of it here. And it is a canning video that I've done. It is not a USDA recommended video, but it is an all dairy Alfredo sauce. So now I'm going to layer some of my cottage cheese mixture on there. Just put a little bit throughout that Alfredo sauce. And then I'm going to start putting my chicken and my broccoli in there. I want a pretty good layer of this. Okay, so now we have this bowl of broccoli, and I'm just going to spoon some all over. I want a good amount of broccoli on this. I've got another big bowl of the steam. This is steamed broccoli. So I'm going to put quite a bit of that on there. Okay, so you can see I've got a good layer of the broccoli. Now I'm going to just sprinkle some. I've shredded the chicken, and I'm just going to sprinkle it over this broccoli so that we get a good amount of chicken throughout. Okay, so I'm going to finish layering this, and I'll bring you back. I have the casserole all layered, and now I'm just going to top it with this shredded cheese. I didn't put the shredded cheese throughout. I normally would if I was making regular lasagna, but because my Alfredo and the other ricotta mixture is almost all cheese, I felt like I had enough cheese in it, but I do want to top it with plenty of this shredded cheese on top of that broccoli. And then I'm going to bake this in the oven at 350 degrees, and it will bake probably 45 minutes I'll bake it until all of the stuff in it starts to bubble, and then I'll bring you back. I took it out of the oven a few minutes ago, and you can see here that the cheeses around the edge are beginning to set up. So let's cut into it and see what if it's set up enough to put some on the plate. We'll get a bite of it. Oh man, that looks so good. It's good. I'm gonna finish my plate. I'll let y'all go, and we'll be back again soon for another video. I've already got my canning jar sitting out here because I've got a canning project coming up. Y'all check back. God bless y'all.